learning about anxiety, depression, and other mental illnesses. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and here at CBS 6, we're sharing the voices of some of those across our area who are impacted personally. Our Janine Samuels is live with our coverage from a Chesterfield facility that serves as a safe space for those struggling with mental illness. Hi, Janine.
Good evening, Cheryl. Yes, it is estimated that more than 1 in 5 adults here in the United States have a mental illness, with 1 in 25 of these adults living with what's considered serious or severe mental illness, such as schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, or just major depression. Now, I'm live here at the Chester House, where an atmosphere of healing is created to help members with social skills, recovery skills, and employment, as well as health and wellness. Mary Alice Evans is a certified peer recovery specialist here at the Chester House. She's using her voice to help others feel hope again after a diagnosis. You'll soon see that she not only wears yellow, the color of hope, but she lives it every single day. The stillness of Kent Lake.
I'm very conscious about quiet time and regrouping.
Allows Mary Alice Evans to get away as peace and hope ripple in.
I have come to look upon you as a companion, as a friend, as a savior, as a rock of safety that keeps me from all harm.
A perfectly placed escape in Quentin, Virginia.
That's my mom.
And letters from the countless lives she has forever changed.
I certainly didn't want to be wrapped too tightly, or maybe by the wrong hands, but these hands were gentle and caring.
Moving on through severe mental illness, a medical condition impacting more than 1 million adults in Virginia.
This is what we'll be doing in May at Chester House, where you see MAE, that's me on Tuesdays.
76-year-old Mary Alice is a certified peer recovery specialist in Chesterfield County.
The peer specialists just jump in and help people through their tragedies, through their worries, and they will help them stay alive.
For close to 4 decades, she has aided the helpless in feeling hopeful. But the road to get to this point in her life has been long.
This was taken when I was sick. I lost 4 babies before I was 30 years old, 2 miscarriages and 2 baby boys that died. It took me 26 years to go to a baby shower.
Her depression mounted. Her unpredictable mood swings led to erratic outcomes. Mary Alice was admitted to the hospital.
I just had so much in my head, it felt like it was going to explode.
At the age of 33, she was diagnosed with manic depression, what we now call bipolar disorder. The manic highs and depressive lows led to a failed marriage and career and additional hospital visits until 1990 at 42, after a spiritual awakening.
I got out of the hospital and I've never been in the hospital since. I got really involved in my church. I was ministered to the sick. I would bring communion to the people that were in houses.
Mary Alice went on to earn certificates in pastoral care and theology and ministry.
I tell my story, and I think it's important to know that they're not alone anymore.
She sheds hope. She is a light, a beacon for people.
Wanda Reese.
You know, because people can look at Mary Alice and she can talk about her past experiences.
The services supervisor at Chester House.
She had significant bipolar disorder that impacted her life, and she now has recovered.
Wellness Recovery Action Plan that I believe in wholeheartedly. This has helped so many people know that they can do something. There's an action to it.
I mean, this is her life work. This is her life work.
Mary Alice survived her own battle so she could inspire others to overcome theirs.
My dad was a pilot, so we moved to New Jersey, and I was behind in everything. I was a dumb person. I was walked to remedial reading with my head down. I don't want people to do that. I want them to hold their head up. So, sorry. One thing I give people during the rap class, I give them a feather. And I say, could a goose fly with 1 feather missing? So I tell them, and you can fly with part of your brain missing. With that piece that's missing that's making you have a mental illness. You can fly.
Mary Alice also soaring. That young remedial reader is now a published author.
This is, of course, in my book, Walking in Hope, Living in Grace. At the end of each chapter, I have a phrase about hope. Everything that I did always had hope behind it.
That feeling of hope passed on to those who need it most.
We are beginning recovery, maybe not for the first time, but recovering again with the tools to keep us well and tools to help us if we are not well. Like Mary Alice taught us, even though we have lost a feather, we can still spread our wings.
What an amazing warrior. Now, Mary Alice has also led support groups. She's been an advocate for those with mental illness at the General Assembly and has taken Christmas to group homes in Chesterfield for more than a decade. Now, you can head to our website, WTBR.com, to learn more about Mary Alice's acronym for HOPE, which is actually right behind me on these colorful building blocks that she created as a reminder for anyone that walks into the Chester House. Now, it has helped her and many others move through mental illness. Now, when it comes to taking care of your mental health, it's important to not forget your physical health. Coming up at 5:30, we talk with the gym guys and show you how moving your body can keep your mind in tip-top shape. Mental illness can tear a family apart, and it can have unintended casualties as well. Prosecutors in the city of Richmond have been dealing with a deadly stabbing case for several years now. They say they know who did it, and that person was almost immediately taken into custody, but the suspect's competency has caused complexities. Tyler Lane has a review of his latest investigation.
3 years ago, a woman's life ended tragically, right here across the street from Richmond Police Headquarters. Natalie Simmons was stabbed to death in October of 2021 by a man named Quincy Rawlings. At the time, both were living at the former Tiffany's Manor on North Jefferson Street, which is an assisted living facility which cared for people with mental health conditions. Simmons' family expected swift justice, but all this time later, they say they're still waiting.
I've kept up with his court dates, and I would just see, okay, we got continued, got continued. And it was like clockwork. I mean, it was a heinous, brutal act of violence.
The problem with prosecuting this case, according to investigators, is Rawlings' mental condition. But what do you do with someone with a history of violence if they're deemed unfit for trial? The answers are complicated and sometimes secretive. Tonight, all new at 6 o'clock, I'll examine this case and the system that one victim's family says has left them feeling empty. In Richmond, I'm Tyler Lane, CBS 6 News.